pretty much the same. So forgive me. Forgive me, because girl sim is quicker than guy sim. By far. 3, 2, 1. It's been a long time since I've touched No Shade. Girl sim is better because the opening cutscene, straight up. That's the only reason why it's better. That's the only reason why the girl sim is better than the guy sim, is literally because of the opening cutscene. Because in the opening cutscene, the first official goal of the game, without counting, is making out with the sim of the opposite gender in the old Club Rubb layout. So yeah, with the girl sim, you have a very slow chance of them not spawn, or with the guy sim, there's always the chance that they will not spawn in the same location each time. So they could spawn over here, etc. I won't call it beta Club Rubb, I just called it old Club Rubb, so I do. There's nothing beta about it, personally. It could be beta Club Rubb, but I could be really wrong. But you can see the opening's pretty much the same.
Oh, pivots now.
Why did I sell the painting? I don't need anything else. Body 8, yeah, no thanks, I'll stick to 9. Oh, watch me. Watch me do this, though. And sitting at a table is slower. Do I need to buy anything else? No. Oh, yeah, I do. Sorry. Also need to buy this. And a blender. Sorry, it's been so long since I've run this category.
I think if probably quitting time in it. Oh, probably. Oh,
This early game just takes much longer. Oh yeah. Early game and no cheats is one of the slowest in the entire game. Oh, so this is with me already. What I'm using now is already an introduction of one of the things that I'd like to change in my route for this category. Mainly because you're noticing I'm using the more expensive because all goals can be annoying as all hell. You don't want to talk to me about all goals. Go watch my all goals run if you want to see frustration with me in this game. That took me 17 hours on the basis of the fact that I kept getting stuck on the 3 hardest goals of the game. That was straight up frustration. People can call me insane for doing that category, I don't care. The Dudley Trailer one was one of the one of the worst. It was bad, but it was relatively okay once I knew what to do. Then you had Malcolm's movie in Tinsel Bluffs because I did it wrong. And then there's the scored with 2 Sims at the same party in Casa Caliente. Those goals suck. Period. Those goals, if you're ever playing this game, nuke it all. Everything else is pretty easy minus those ones. All Goals is just, it's a nice category, but it's not my favorite. All Careers is pretty easy as well. I don't even think I did all the goals. I did it once as a kid and I was glad of it. I mainly focused on doing All Careers, so I did. All Careers is the nicer of all the categories, so it is. You've got All Careers and then you've got All Skills. All Skills is pretty easy too. Props to Patrick for getting that down to a 53. But yeah. Every other category, well, the free play categories I'm not touching because I don't like free play. Sorry, can you explain that again? What are they again? Basically, no worries. No worries. Yeah, Dudley's Trailer, the Dudley's Trailer Party to Annie's Gym one is horrible. Then you have... Then what is there? Then you have... Get Malcolm to put you in his big movie. In Tinsel Bluffs. You want to talk difficult? Go play that. Go do that goal. Trying to make Malcolm mad. And having to make him... and having to then repair the friendship with him. Then, and only then can I say this, the next hardest one is score with 2 Sims at the same party, Casa Caliente. Casa Caliente I hate as a house in this game. Casa Caliente is one of the worst houses in the game, in my opinion. Yeah, agreed. Agreed, Vortex. It's just one of those locations that makes you want to gouge your eyes out after a while. So it is. Hit the prompts. Actually, you know what? Get off the treadmill.
Maman qui est smart.
That's the hardest goal in this game, I think. The get your kid to straight A's one is actually pretty easy, so if you're going to be doing all goals, leave that goal to the very last, because you want to finish off the game with a pretty easy goal. By location, I can name the hardest goals, and all the hardest goals are in the last couple of houses, so by that I mean Tinsel Bluffs, Pixel Acres, the Octagon. Yeah. Malcolm's Mansion is way too easy. Just saying. Malcolm's Mansion is way too easy for the goals that it has, for being the last house in the game. Way too easy. Granted, yeah, 9% of his goals are, like, career-based. I can name the hardest goals in each house just from looking at my list. So I can. So I'll actually go through it in order. Old Club Rubb, not saying anything about it. Mom's House, not saying anything about it. Mimi's Place is pretty easy. I don't have any problems with it. Same with Dudley's Trailer. Golf Manor wasn't that hard. Studio 8. Studio 8, I have to say, getting the art opening is pretty hard. If you don't know, if anything. But that's the hardest goal there. Twani's Gym straight up. Go to Dudley's Trailer and party. It's hard if you don't know what you're doing. Then we have Club Rubb isn't that difficult. Casa Caliente, of course, you have the score with the two Sims at the same party goal. That sucks. Shiny Things Lab is actually pretty chill. Tinsel Bluffs, get Malcolm to put you in his big movie. Definitely I don't like. Octagon, for being like one of the most hard-hitting houses in the game, the Octagon is pretty okay in terms of goals. The only goal I really had a trouble with in the Octagon, but I suddenly realised you can do it really, really quickly if you know what you're doing, is Mission Classified, eliminate Senator Landgrab. That goal is pretty okay. And I use the word okay very lightly if you don't know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, it's pretty okay. If you don't, then question mark, question mark, question mark. Pixel Acres is pretty... Yeah, Pixel Acres is pretty underwhelming for a house. Pixel Acres is one of the houses that I find very, very chill. The only problem I really had was Free and Malcolm and getting busted for indecent exposure. The only reason I say I had trouble with that is because getting busted for indecent exposure was actually pretty, even without it being that difficult, was still pretty easy. Basically, just get Max Creative Synthesizer and start playing. Invite Malcolm over and greet him, start playing. Win. And then finally, Malcolm's Mansion again. Pretty underwhelming. The easiest, it's not hard, but it's the longest, is the trio of, the hardest is the trio of get married, raise a baby to a kid, and send your child to prep school with straight A's. Do that in order is pretty hard. I don't care. I'm making you want to play the game casually. Yeah, like pick it up, play it casually, and then if you want to speedrun it. That's what I did. Well, then again, I've been playing the game casually for like a month and a half at that point. That's what I'm going to be doing with herbs. Yeah, worst career in the game, paramilitary. Next. For its low friend count, it's good. But the fact that you need 2 max skills. Oh no. You did more free play than Bust Out. I played Bust Out more just so I could learn the game, and I found the 100% completionist in me wanted me to complete the all the careers. Well, all the careers and all the goals, pretty much. I remember doing it at one point as a kid, and I remember having trouble with it there as well. Logic isn't, but if you have all items, it's pretty chill. Yeah, and word of advice, episematic, is if you plan on running it, there's actually a load of free guides up on the speedrun.com forums for the game. So definitely keep your eye on that, because there's a lot of things I've detailed from my findings in the game. Yes, that's an 8-minute split that I just had for Mod 8, sue me. Anyways. If you are thinking of picking up the game, definitely use all the beginner resources that are up on speedrun.com. Obviously. I can't stress that enough for people that want to start this game. And if you are thinking of running it permanently, jump into the Discord and me and Jonesy and Vortex. I just said something fell. That wasn't good. Definitely hit us up on the Discord. We can help you out and stuff. But I do say this, but only because it's me. If you are running the game already, definitely keep your runs up on speedrun.com so we can see your times and your improvement. That's the only thing I stress. Is because why keep it to yourself if you're proud of something, you know? Show it off to the world, because let me see, where am I? Because keep in mind, like, when I picked up this game, the world record was a 124.23, and I started investigating this game like crazy. I started looking into like everything in this game pretty well after that. Did I remember those 124 days? Those 124 days were me I got second place on the second one I submitted to speedrun.com. You got 118. This is what happens when you don't upload your runs, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, oh, wait a minute. Why did my fun? That's what I'm doing. Alrighty. Yeah, this game, out of all the console games, is one of the most active for the Sims community. Sims 1 is picking up an activity, but not so much. Where's Mom? Oh, good, she's stuck dancing. Hallelujah. Sims 3 as well is another game that's getting picked up, but mainly on PC. Streams and videos are rubbish. Doesn't matter if your streams or videos are rubbish, as long as you can show that you've done it. I doubt they'd care. I wouldn't care. Sims 1 as a game. Okay, well done. Sims 1 PC is pretty good. Sims 1 console. I don't want to talk about that. This game is... Okay. Of course she is. Right. Of course you're complaining about being hungry. Now get out of the door and go practice. No. Damn it. I ran her hunger down. Ran. So I did. Oh well. PC's brilliant. Yeah. PC's brilliant. Console is Vietnam flashbacks.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah. Này.
Oof. I owe mom 12 grand. That's the worst amount of money I've seen me leave this house with. Jeebus. The game is frustrating and extremely RNG based, more so than Bus Side. Yeah. Agreeing on that. Yeah, that time. I'm not saying anything. I'm not gonna say anything until I get to here. Once I get past once I get past Tuani's gym, I'm pretty good. But yeah, Sims Bust Out, or Sims 1, excuse me. Bust Out's the better version. I hate the move out time I just got. I ideally got a blind for a later move out time if it had worked, but don't leave Dudley, please! No, 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 no! Oh, frick. Okay then. Well, rip that. Alrighty. Getting in the hot tub. Looks like I got something to do after promotion 1. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a sneaky. Shit luck. Yeah, bad luck. That's all I need to say. And I need to remove the time on that split because the split isn't with the correct time. My sim decided to go into the house. That's lovely. Just saying. And that means the best on these 2 splits are incorrect. Oh well. My sim decided to go inside. That was brilliant. Dudley, I need to speak to you when I get home. So stay there, please. Please. Please stay home, Dudley. Please don't go water your plants, Dudley. Because he has a tendency to do that and I don't like it. Friend Dudley then sleep to promote to level 3. Yeah! I've done that before, so I have. I've done that before. I had messed around with moving Mac out of Mom's house and into Dudley's trailer. It's not the fastest though, but still. But the nice thing is now, I have a couple of extra items that I pick up in regular percent that I can pick up later on. Once I get to here, like this is why all these splits are missing. Once I get to here, once I get to here, pretty much everything changes. Tawane's Gym is Best House 2019, Kappa. Sims 3 runs on PC are pretty fun. You're talking to one of the former world record holders. I don't hold it anymore on the basis of the fact that that game and me, I just haven't found the time to improve it. Because I've been putting all my effort into this game. What I'm going to do, just to skive $100 from Dudley, I'm going to do what I did in my last regular percent run. And I'm hoping for RNG. This happens. This is why I hate the GameCube version. The GameCube version lags as well, but not as much as the PS2 version of the game. Also, let me know if I'm getting too technical for anyone. Please. Please yell at me if I'm getting way too technical. Because it's what I need to do. Let's see how much of our best we lose because of this split. Also, I want to find a way to circumvent the memory card saving in this game. I want to find a way to do that, because I think if we find that, I can make pretty much all versions of the game equal without having to... Oh, there we go. You'll see. You'll see. I'm not expecting this to be world record pace at all. Don't worry about that. This is just for fun. Oops. This is all just for fun for me. This if I PB this is PB on console for me. For this category, or for this category of the game. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it. Is there anything I'm missing? There is. Oh yeah, there is. Frick. There was. I could, but I don't like the RNG that comes attached to Rock Climb Wall. Also, I'd love to run this game at like a big event as well to get more people show it off to more people. So I would. I'm doing the right I've always done at this point. That can happen as well. I've met that I've met that as well. That's why I prefer the treadmill for most things. Treadmill might be a little bit slower, but really, in all honesty, it's not that bad. Alrighty, I'm doing something different here. The reason I'm doing something different here is I'm implementing exactly what I did in regular percent. This is one of the optimizations I want to bring to this category. This category's fun. It's one of the funnest categories in the game. For the longest time, it was one of the funnest categories in the game. Believe me. Just there's so much optimization to be had. You know? I've always been passionate about wanting new people to run this game and making this game more accessible for new people as well, in all fairness. But I'm also the one who's the most open to changes within the community as well, regarding rule states and things. If you give me an idea, I'm probably open to it. That's how I feel about Jack. I hope that the community grows. Yeah, given time, all the communities will just grow. Dude, there's food! Go eat! Just eat the plate in front of you, go use the bathroom, get in. Yeah, definitely. Like, I stream every weekend, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday usually from 2 p.m. Central European time to 7 or so. I stream through the dinner EU time. Okay, nice him out. Go here, go there, go here, and yeah. This is one of the optimizations as well. $25.30. Okay. That could be better, but that's okay. Goldie, after work, instead of going there, will sit down and I will sit next to her. I'm gonna have to upload it to YouTube? Yeah. Either upload it to YouTube or upload it to Twitch, we don't mind. Or to speedrun.com, yeah. This is gonna be a 329. It's not. I don't know what I'm behind my best at the moment. Also, reminders of self Goldie likes towel snap. Yeah, but definitely, it's going to be interesting to see other people run this game, so it is. I'm down for seeing. That's the first time I've seen Joke work on Goldie. In a long while. That was quick. I was about to say, did Max fall asleep in the toilet, or is that just me? Thanks for... Okay. Saying it now. I'm glad that was the shower and not the hot tub. Thank you. That was Max gaining a skill. Do. Come on. Everything has been a rainbow, minus... Everything's been a rainbow minus move out 2, promotion 3. Everything else has been a rainbow. So it has. Let's see what happens from here. There's still a minute time save in this run. Where is the bulk of my time save? Oh my god, I have 11 seconds to save in Malcolm's Mansion. Okay. Ah, oops. That was a rainbow and then I annulled it. Nice.
Krishna! Eka Tarnamo.
De Tamewazi Hakashi
Oh, Chila!
Pokalu Pasisha. Agony for Schneebel
Look at that for optimization. Also, oh good lord, that fun. Go to work, go to work, go to work. Thank you. That fun level is oof, just saying. That fun level's scary, but that's it's been a while since I've run that game on this low fun. That's another thing you gotta watch out for in this category. Is fun level. Alright, so this is where we're seeing how far we're behind our best at the moment. But this also allows me to see what I am behind my console PB. As well. Yeah, which is these splits. These splits are pretty good too. So let's see. Let's see how I do. Got the item I wanted. Getting slow move out on the basis of the fact that I wasn't able to get the move out option in very quickly. I mean, I've been red going into Club Rubb before, and then still turned out to be green. I'm not worried about being red. Let me put it that way. Being red here is a bit of a chat. Is actually pretty fun. It's actually a fun challenge for me. Plus now I know a few more of the optimal interactions as well. The music in this game, I don't know why. The music in this game is pretty dope. That was a rainbow as well. Yes, I got a compliment off first try. Yeah. No Sonic Shard, sad face. Do I have to, Grand? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, win. This. Oh yeah, shoot, I forgot to buy chairs. Okay, do I have 2 grand? Yes. Did I buy chairs? No. This is slow, but this is okay. This is just to show off the route I have. Or the plans I had, basically. Okay. Nobody has seen me do it this way before, so I'm not going to explain what the heck I just did, but look at how fast my phone is going up at this point. Hope he has his secrets about this game that he remembers pretty well. You know, the funny thing is, it's just a nice, simple, quiet Club Rubb, which is really strange, because normally, that... Sit. Mona. Sit. Sim. Sit. Bing. Nap. Mona. Nap. My sim. Nap. My phone isn't going to deteriorate that quickly. That took a minute. Anyways, didn't slow me down that much. Serve. Turn on.
Tippy-dam.
Moon goes to work, Moon is going to make food. I'm going to green. Plus, I'll green really quickly. Plus, having Moon at 36 will save me time on the next split. Be cool to see this game at EduGK. I do it, but I don't. But I wouldn't have the money to fly, because flying from Belgium would mean connecting in London or something to get to America, and I would rather not. Plus, I don't know how expensive it would be to practice this game on the plane. Well, I say expensive, but you all know what I mean. Man plays Sims game at 23,000 feet, at 38,000 feet over the Atlantic. No, thank. I don't want to be the person to do that, Yappa. Nice. That's optimal. Also, I can tell you guys how many times this game has been rerouted since I started picking it up. Just saying. This game has been rerouted, I think, 6 times just for this category. And it's been rerouted twice for regular percent. Optimality.
Ooh, glug, 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 glug.
Yeah, when you seriously start taking a look at this game and start stripping it back, yeah, a lot of the bigger changes in the game are found at that point. Right, and so begins the 30-second move out window. Once I get home. Getting the window first try. Diddly doo doo diddly doo doo diddly doo diddly doo diddly doo doo. Ugh, excuse me. By 0.4 seconds. That's a PB. That's insane.
Aha. Vad?
Får du det?
Fläga.
Morgon.
Nej, Bovas. Ja. Adu. Adu.
Får du det?
Nej.
Fin boka, cheesy Nick.
Fanny making everything slow. This is easy part. This is Chillville at this point. This is the reason why a lot of the runners like this category is because there's a lot of downtime in just this part of the run. There's a lot of downtime to do things like go to the bathroom and stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm hoping for one or two things to happen in the next couple of minutes. So I am. Not that. Jesus, must have accidentally pressed my pause button. Whoops. That's the second time loss. Yeah, I know you need food, but I have an idea. Shut up. Go to work.
Club, 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 club.
Prajana Wukapa.
Don't mind Humphrey just walking down the street. Fanny, please. This happens a lot as well. The walking in spot glitch when you walk out of a door. Now, what my Sim's going to do when she gets home, have a quick breakfast. Put the Aroma Master on. And just sit there. These two can do when they go home. I have see, I've changed a few things and optimized it just ever so slightly. But it helps. Alrighty, we're doing good. I have everything we need to complete the run at this point. This also allows me to see what the final time save will be. As in, like, this split I know we've got time save on because I'm genuine. I'm paying a fortune to Tinsel Bluffs. Oh well. He only stole one thing. Okay. That's a difference. He stole one thing. Normally he steals two. He stole one. I'm happy. Hallelujah. So I'm not paying Tinsel Bluffs a fortune, which is awesome. But yeah, I want to see what the final greening time save would be on this split if I did a smaller greening instead of a bigger one. I do have questions about that, but no matter, I'll get them answered. I mean, it's not as bad as the run where I got dual burglar in Club Rubb one night after the other. If you're taking a shower, we'll shower you. Now this is where I'm doing my route change for this game. Just ever so slightly, it's a route change. Another route change, and this changes endgame. You clean up in the meantime, please, sir. Ew! Chat, Humphrey says you smell, Kappa. Anyways, would you be excited for a right change that changes the game massively? I would be pretty interested if there was a major glitch found in this game that would allow us to skip a lot of the skilling that we have to do early game. Sure. So I would love to see that happen. So I would. I absolutely would love to see that happen. Or a permanent 3-speed would be brilliant. Permanent 3-speed would save us so much time in this game. It's unbelievable. Jump change. A major glitch in this game would save us a lot of the hassle that we have to deal with early game. And it would also allow us to also chain things up a little. Let me see, what am I versus my bastard? I'm not doing too bad, actually. For a summer best that's 08 something, I'm not doing too bad. Surprised the console hasn't crashed. Big boy time save incoming, by the way. Yeah. Oh. Give me where my manners.
One more day.
This could have been big boy time save if I didn't screw up by mode. It still can be. Let's see. Alrighty, I can do no more. Thinking. Alrighty. That's my sim sorted for tomorrow morning. At least. It's pretty easy done. Thankfully. Major glitch that changes the way that we can skill in this game would actually be pretty good, pretty nicely defined right now. But like I said, we need somebody to task this game before we can do anything. Because I think in a task we will uncover a big glitch that would help us bring the time for all categories in this game to go down very quickly.
Yum. Dag dag.
It's going to be a high one, a low 109, but still it's going to be pretty nice to have that time up, have it shave 54 seconds off the console world record for this game. Not this again, Blizz. Why you do this, Blizz? Hate it when this game does this. It's gonna be nice to save time on that, on the split, excuse me. Alrighty, there's 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's gonna be in and around 109. We'll see. One oh nine, 10, 54, 84. Nice. That's nice. We shaved 44 seconds off the console world record. That's nice. That's very nice. And that's with the new optimizations in it as well. That's pretty good. That shaves 40 seconds. If you did it perfectly without any BIMO problems, you could save even more. That's not bad. I could say if you played it optimally, you could easily bring it to a 108.
Belay, I mean I said up and then say the pay. Aber wir können ab Glück lieber.
Pura! Ikot na mo, carajo! Hey!
That could have went better. So it could have went way better. These are where it really went wrong. I'm gonna say Mom's House when I messed up with my charisma. Those two splits were really quick. I can't believe that only took me a minute 40. That normally takes me a minute. Takes me 2 minutes. Club Rubb, or Dudley's trailer went pretty okay. Twani's gym for the most part was really, really good. Club Rubb in general got really quick near the end, but the start was very slow. Tinsel Bluffs was pretty quick. Ugh, I'm not gonna have fun going up against that No Cheat Baby. That was pretty quick. And then the final bit of it went really well. That wasn't too bad, I suppose.